Hello, everybody. If you are not successful, then it is not a big problem. The problem is that you start feeling that you will remain a failure always. Failing doesn't mean that you are a failure until you give up trying. Okay? Because everything we learn out here in this world, nobody has learned in the womb. Sometimes we just plunge into something because we are not good at it. So, whatever are your problem areas, you must plunge into those areas with full enthusiasm and energy to overcome them so that they all will subside. Nurture your mind with great thoughts, for you will always never go higher than you think. And it is always a good idea to read about those men, get acquainted with the life histories of all inspiring persons of all time, because these are the people who didn't know how to quit, and that is what made them all time success. Okay, so with this words, with this, I will begin today's words. The first word for today is lackadaisical. Lackadaisical. Lackadaisical means affectedly languid. Now, what does languid mean? Languid means excessively wordy, and affectedly means in a deceiving way. Okay, so when somebody is affectedly languid, he speaks to people in a affected manner. Example, he was lackadaisical and indifferent about his part in the affair. Actually, lackadaisical peoples are those who have lot of girlfriends or boyfriends. If he or she, depending on he or she. Okay. Next word is lackluster. Lackluster. Lackluster means dull, lacking shine. We were disappointed by the lackluster performance of the sportsman. Next word is laconic. Laconic. Laconic means brief and to the point. Okay. Many of the characters portrayed by Clint Eastwood are laconic types, strong men of few words. Next word is laggard. Laggard. Laggard means slow, sluggish. Okay. The sailor had been taught not to be laggard in carrying out orders. A fighter should not be laggard, otherwise he will be knocked out. Next word is lagoon. Lagoon. Lagoon means shallow body of water near a sea. Lagoon is also a synonym for lake. Example, they enjoyed their swim in the calm lagoon. Next word is laity. Laity. Laity means person not connected with the clergy. Lay person. Now, you might be familiar with clergy. Actually, clergy is the group of people who take care of the affairs of the church. Okay, so laity means layperson or person not connected with the clergy. Example, the laity does not always understand the clergy's problems. Next word is lambaste. Lambaste. Lambast means beat, thrash verbally or physically. Example, it was painful to watch the champion lambast his opponent, tearing into him mercilessly. In martial art competition, opponents are required to lambast each other. Next word is lament. Lament. Lament means grieve, express sorrow. When somebody dies, we all lament. Okay. Example, even advocates of the war lamented the loss of so many lives in combat. The widow lamented on his husband's demise. Next word is lampoon. Lampoon. Lampoon means ridicule, to make fun of something. Example, this article lampoons the pretensions of some movie moguls. Next word is languid. Languid. Languid means weary, sluggish. Languid also means slow. Okay. Her siege of illness left her languid and pallid. So after you end your illness or you again regain your healthy state, you are still languid. Means you are still slow, sluggish. Next word is languish. Languish. Languish means lose strength, lose animation. Okay, actually it is constructed from languid, which means weary. So languish means lose animation. Example, in stories, love-lorn damsels used to languish and pine away. Next word is languor. Languor. Languor means depression, lassitude. Lassitude happens when you lack something. Okay. His friends tried to overcome the languor into which he had fallen by taking him to parties and to the theatre. Next word is lank. Lank. Lank means long and thin. Example, lank Abraham Lincoln was a striking figure. Next word is larceny. Larceny. Larceny means theft. Because of the prisoner's record, the district attorney refused to reduce the charge from grand larceny to petit larceny. In the roadside, a group of thieves were planning to commit a larceny in the bank. Next word is larder. Larder. Larder means place where food is kept. Pantry is also a meaning for larder. Example, the first thing Bill did on returning home from school was to check what snacks his mother had in the larder. Next word is largesse. Largess. Now you can see it is constructed from the word large, and we have added largesse. It increases the degree of the largeness. But when somebody is given a physical gift, that gift always remains of the same size. And here we are not talking of such type of physical gifts. These are the gifts of knowledge. Okay, those are generous gifts that make you grow. Such gifts are called largesse. Example, Lady Bountiful distributed largesse to the poor. Next word is lascivious. Lascivious. Lascivious means lustful. Example, because they might arouse lascivious impulses in their readers, the lewd books were banned by the clergy. Easy access to lascivious literature is corrupting moral character of our youth. Next word is lassitude. Lassitude. Lassitude means languor, weariness, lacking animation. Example: the hot tropical weather created a feeling of lassitude and encouraged drowsiness. Next word is latent. Latent. Latent means dormant, hidden, sleepy, or sleeping. Example: her latent talent was discovered by accident. Everybody should work hard to manifest their latent talents. Next word is lateral. Lateral. Lateral means coming from the side. Example: in order to get good plant growth, the gardener must pinch off all lateral shoots. Before giving the rose to his girlfriend, he pinched off all the spikes from the beautiful flower. Next word is lassitude. Sorry. Next word is latitude. Latitude. Latitude means freedom from narrow limitations. Example: I think you have permitted your son too much latitude in this matter. Next, some people say that everybody requires the taste of discipline because if you provide them too much latitude, they may go in wrong directions. Next word is laudable. Laudable. Laudable means praiseworthy, commendable. Example: his laudable deeds will be remarked by all whom he aided. Next word is laudatory. Laudatory. Laudatory means expressing praise. The critics' laudatory comments helped to make her a star. In talking of preamble, whenever somebody is asked to give a speech by the person on stage, anchor, which we call anchors of the event, read the preamble about the distinguished personality. That is a kind of laudatory expression or expressing praise about the accomplishments of someone before calling them for the speech. Next word is lavish. Lavish. Lavish means wasteful, liberal. Now, when you spend too much money without thinking, or you buy expensive gifts for your friends, then what you are doing? You are actually lavish, wasteful in using your resources, liberal. Example: the actor's lavish gifts pleased her. Actually, whenever an actor or actress gives gifts to his or her friends, they always give lavish gifts, expensive gifts. Next word is lax. Lax. Lax means careless, without paying proper attention. Example: we dislike restaurants where the service is lax and inattentive. Next word is laxative. Laxative. Laxative means facilitating evacuation of the bowels. It actually means facilitating excretion of feces from our bowels. The effect of the constipation medicine is laxative. It empties the bowels. Next word is leaven. Leaven. Leaven means cause to rise or grow lighter. Enleaven. As bread dough is leavened, It puffs up, expanding in volume. When the paste is paste for making cake is baked in the oven, it leavens. Next word is lechery. Lechery. Lechery means lustfulness, gross lewdness. Example, in his youth he had a life of lechery and debauchery. He did not mend his ways until middle age. Nobody calls Jack to parties because of his lechery. He always treats females in a lustful way. Next word is lectern. Lectern. Lectern means reading desk. Lectern means reading dress. Sorry. Lectern means reading desk. The spelling is Lectern. The chaplain delivered his sermon from a hastily improvised lectern. Next word is leery. Leery. Leery means suspicious, cautious. Example, don't eat sushi at this restaurant. I am a bit leery about how fresh it is. Sushi is a Japanese dish. Next word is leeway. Leeway. Leeway means room to move, margin. When you set a deadline, allow a little leeway. Otherwise, if something goes wrong, you will not be able to meet the deadline. Next word is legacy. Legacy. Legacy is a gift made by a will. Part of my legacy from my parents is an album of family photographs. Some people have watch of their grandparents as a legacy. Next word is legend. Legend. Legend means explanatory list of symbols on a map. Now if you have studied geography, you will know what does a map mean and what are the symbols put in a form of list at the bottom right corner of the map. All those symbols which tell you what a particular item denotes in a map are called legend. So legend is explanatory list of symbols on a map. The legend at the bottom of the map made it clear which symbols stood for rest areas along the highway and which stood for public campsites. Now in America, highways are very crowded. Even halts happen in highways when some snow slides or some severe weather condition happens. So public campsites are provided on both sides of the highway so that people can rest and eat there. Next word is legerdemain. Legerdemain. Legerdemain means sleight of hand, skill of hand, which is possessed by magicians. It is called legerdemain, sleight of hand. Example, the magician demonstrated his renowned legerdemain. Next word is leniency. Leniency. Leniency means mildness, permissiveness, lacking severity. Next example for this is considering the gravity of the offense, we were surprised by the leniency of the sentence. Because of his heinous crime, everybody expected the judge to be severe in his sentencing, but he gave a lenient sentence. Okay, so this was the last word for today. Thank you.